And just like that, Squall has 4 GFs now as compared to the 5 or the 3 that others have. So we got the Tomberry. It comes with these. So I'm inclined to put evasion plus 50% there. It's also a level 30 GF. And I'm trying to get this, the familiar skill. Lets you buy rare items easier? I don't actually know what that means. But yeah, wonderful. Finally, let's head to where we were supposed to, if I remember my controls. Head back to where we are supposed to actually go, which is Trabia Garden. Trabia Garden's all the way in the north. Make it, please. Thank you. We'll actually drive past Fisherman's Horizon, I think. Ooh, can we even go underneath this? That's Fisherman's Horizon. I don't think we can. Please? No, we cannot. It's the train path. Oh god, I think we might actually need to go around. Okay, we don't have to. Let's go this way. Yep, this way's fine. Can we actually take this path? We cannot. But if you notice, yep, Trabia Garden's also gone. Is there a path up the... Oh, we can't even cut through. Our garden's too fat. The garden's just too big. Let's see if we can find a path around. Look, it feels like it's been forever since we've actually been here. You know, this is where Timber is. Like Timber, Delling City is all here. Look, that's the desert prison. All the trains are running again. That's Delling. Can go get brothers again. There it is. Right, now that we're here, this is where Trabia Garden actually is. Is there something up here that we can... I thought there was a little thing at the end of the island, but evidently I was mistaken. It doesn't really matter. What matters now is getting Selphie to Trabia. And she's already in the party. We're good to go. The northern continent is pretty big. So I need a few seconds to actually find Trabia Garden. Found the landing point though. It'll be fine. Just look for a husk. This is a chocobo forest. That is not Trabia Garden. Nope. Maybe a little bit of elevation might help. Oh, there it is. Oof. It's seen better days, alright. Alright, in we go. Hey! Alright. Selphie? Direct hit? Why is Trabia Garden in the middle of, like, the, you know, the Thundra? This has got to be bad. Hey! Not got to be bad. I'm going in. Yeah, well, yeah, sure. Let's go. Be careful. Why are we not following her? Come on. Come on, Irvine. Oof. Definitely hasn't seen... definitely has been bad. Squall! Thought Selphie was with you. Aren't we missing someone? Selphie. Let her go on ahead. I wonder if there are any monsters around here. Come on, Squall. Let's hurry after her. Party? This is where Selphie grew up. Sure, Selphie wanted to come by sooner. To think that Balam Garden might have ended up like this. Thank goodness we were able to avoid the missiles. To tell you the truth, I was shocked when I found out Balam was occupied. I think I understand how Selphie felt. Felt? Feels. Felt. Felt or feels. Both are right. Thundergar. Selphie's friend. So, you've been looking after Selphie? Selphie's been a great help. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. Alright, cool. Whoa. Do you see that? There's a gun here. Leon's jacket. Oh man, do you need help? Young lad, what is your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask? It is to help rebuild this place. Let's see. For example, have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. Whatever, man. I think this girl has the Selphie card. So... Uh-huh. Whatever. I'm so glad I saw Selphie. I feel a lot more cheerful after talking to her. Sure. Let's go see if people need our help. Huh. We carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. I'm exhausted from tending to everyone. That Tonberry King. Take this. GF summons the... I thought she was talking about my Tonberry King. The ball rolled under there. It's right next to you, kid. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body to do under these conditions? Nothing in the student manual that explains how to handle a crisis like this. We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. Huh. Is this what the kids call aura farming? We're leaving as soon as Selphie comes back. We're on standby till then. Doesn't seem like an enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her and... You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? Wonder if she was living a normal life before all this. Why the search for a loan? Alone, inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make that journey into the past too? I don't know. Gotta do something that shows to show that Selphie can depend on me. Alright. Ball! Sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Yeah. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I want to get even. I won my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed. Yo, what the... What are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come out of the way, so we won't have to fight anymore. If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. Squall, isn't that what you're doing right now? But they criticize others. But in the end, they can't do anything either. Rinoa, why all this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in Garden. I'm a seed. Don't you understand? Squall? You have to voice your feelings, or else I won't understand. You were a part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike the others who were all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all this. What happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battle starts happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that, Rinoa, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. But that's why I fight. Ball. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Miss. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. Those kids disappearing. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Irvine, wanna play? I really like this girl. It made me so happy just talking to her. Selphie, what you playing? War! What? Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone? By the ocean? You guessed it? I knew right away when we first met. Why didn't you tell us? This is the stupid thing now. Same orphanage. Because you two seem to have forgotten. It just kind of sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Selphie and bossy little Christy. That's just so weird. Huh? Hey, you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was... This way. They all came from the same orphanage. Which is where we'll have... Look at... Oh man, I don't like that you can see Squall's like zippers through his like... through his chest. Alright. There I was. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. Am I going the right way? Probably not. I should go back. I'm stuck to a walk on this, so... Maybe that was the right way. Oh, right. Doesn't look like anything, huh? Why is Squall now the faded one? How about this? Yeah. The ocean. The lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Yo! Who's that other kid? Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. Zell, you narc! I'm telling. I'm gonna tell on you. Cry baby Zell. Go back to bed. If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then, what about my parents in Balam? The Dinge and Balams must have adopted you. Yeah, that's probably it. I was here. Yo, come on, stop it. Matwin, help! You can tell who that is already. Cry baby Zell. Who's that? Nah. Stop teasing me, Cypher. Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Wow. He was there too. What the hell? Well. Cypher. Cypher was always Cypher. Always crying and screaming. Irvine. Sorry, don't remember you. He's this. I think you were difficult to deal with. Selphie. Always full of energy. Man, this is where the plot starts to... No, I don't want to receive money in the past. The plot falls apart. The same orphanage story is a bit weird, isn't it? Cypher was there too. Except for Rinoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah. I was there too. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. I didn't turn out okay at all. I became an edgelord. Sis Ellie. Alone. So Alone was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Keistis, Zell, Selphie, Irvine, Cypher, Alone, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we're definitely together. Damn, you mean Sis is alone? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. Yeah, you are, Zell. She's part of our orphanage gang. Orphanage gang. You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Selphie, that goes for you too. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Ma and Pa aren't even my real parents. I wonder where the orphanage is. So Sis was alone, eh? Everyone's fond of Sis. But you, Squall, you kept hogging her for yourself. Sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same as Cypher too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well with me at my new home. So I came to Garden at the age of 10. That's when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, Keistis always used to break us up. That's right. But why? You don't remember. None of you remember. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention. But Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually, they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him. Squall, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best for myself, or I won't be able to see Sis." So I guess I was trying to take Sis. I mean, Elone's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming the instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor. But I've come to realize it wasn't. Damn, she doesn't love us. She don't love us like that little bro. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Hey. Yo, this is getting out of hand. We're forgetting way too much. A misunderstood love? Actually, I had completely given up when Rinoa came into the picture. Hey. It must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher's forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How is that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. This is like such a convoluted way to put them all in the same place at the same time. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor the GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? There's no way Headmaster Sid will allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't Junction the GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Selphie? Your first experience with a GF was when you came to Trabia Garden, right? Yeah? 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 What about it? I have a confession to make. Oh no. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GFs too. Yeah, but it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? So what do you want to do now? You want to stop using GFs? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the power of the GF. If there's a price to pay, for that, I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know. Let's all keep a diary. That way, we'll always have something to remind us. Sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forgot about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents in Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Oh man. Do y'all remember Matron? She was always wearing black. Matron, dressed in black, she's the... There she is. Very kind, long black hair. Yeah, I really admired her. I see a resemblance. Matron, they look alike. Wait, I just pictured her face and look alike. Nah, that's not it. Matron's name is Adea Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Adea. Oh, that's very creepy. That's the music kicking in. It just stopped. Why? You're wondering why Matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feelings with all of you. Seed is supposed to fight the sorcerers, right? That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what a seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Adea. There's no denying that. I love how in all this time, Rinoa's not even in the conversation. So like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Huh. I understand what Rinoa's saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I face, the choices I've made brought me this far. That's why I value the path I choose. I want to hold true to that path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF, but I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I am here because I chose to be here. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There was no other path to take. All I did was just cry. But I don't like it. I don't like that the butt's just there. But somehow we were together again. Just like old times. Though lots have changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. And now, we understand why Irvine choked before shooting Adea. Because he knew. He was the only one who knew. And that's why he couldn't do it. It's such a bummer. Can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know. But Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Rinoa. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Look, look! Snow! Gift from the fairies! Huh. You want to go check out Adea's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? It probably has something to do with... Ooh, that's a long one. It probably has something to do with... It probably has to do with something that happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over. Done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find there, but let's head for Idea's house. There it is. Same orphanage story. Hey. I guess that's it. We're fighting. Yeah. You guys are fearless. Fearless. I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. Damn. Alright. We're taking Rinoa with us. So who's got the GFs right now? Is it Irvine and... Wow, Keistis has like 1,000 health just off the bat.